Alright gang, we are now at Schooner Farms. Inspired by nature, they do all kinds of botanicals, and they're getting into, just past 8 months, doing gemstones and just a wide variety of goings on out here. I got some drone footage and we'll see what we can do as far as getting some background music to it, so you're not just sitting there in deafening silence, but you'll get a good view of the entire compound and all the sights to see. They grow lemongrass, catnip, and of course lavender. They have a gift shop, and I'll be heading into the gift shop here in a minute, but you guys will see the aerial about how many cars we've got out here. We're over 70 in total, as far away as California. So a lot of these cars you have already seen, and a lot of them you probably haven't seen. So we've got one here turned into a truck. We haven't seen that one yet. We'll walk over to that. Super handy, super handy. It's probably a dump bed if I was a betting man. Pretty neat how it was put together. We have some cars where they opted to take the doors off and top off, or doors off and top on. Top folded down, doors on. Pretty blue inside and out. We showed you that one the other day. We've got R2. And this one was the first breakdown, but it was just a battery connection. I already mentioned that. And got this beautiful dark blue one, and it is a Model 3, just like mine. So we'll get up here and get a look at it. Just gorgeous, gorgeous paint on this.
Yeah, well, it did.
Pretty, and it's still running its original engine. But it does not matter what kind of shape it's in. If it starts, runs, and drives, then you are off and running to the races. And we saw this one yesterday. Now, we've got an orange one here. It's not quite the same orange that I'm going to be shooting. It's going to be Simplicity Orange, or DE1607 Chevy engine enamel orange. Same color fenders, orange fenders. The whole thing's going to be orange. My interior is going to be tan, and my top is going to be tan. So now, and I do have the top frame for mine, so I've been going through and taking a bunch of pictures of the Model 2s, like this one here, to give to my upholstery guy and let him attack my top, along with taking the car in. Say howdy again! Brakes Vanguard in there. There's another orange one with a louvered hood. You ran it through a louver machine. That's pretty neat. I like that. And, oh, and look at the gas cap. That's a nifty Frenched in gas cap. That's really neat. Anybody out there that knows, tell me what that gas cap is off of. I do not know. And we've got a flask over here with a lock on it. That's funny and cute. That might look familiar. Looks like onyx, or not onyx, but pearl. Very similar. Beautiful paint on this one. Brass trim rings, brass lights. brass hardware on the hinges. Really, really well done. Just amazing the versatility and individual taste of how everyone puts their cars together. And here's another type of flip-up hood. And these are all handmade by all of the members. Or we've got Paul Gearhart, and this is his car, by the way. We've got Paul Gearhart, who does a lot of the modifications for people, and my car is no exception. This is the one that has the transaxle and an actual mid-engine. It's right up against the seat. Really, really neat. And I'll bet it goes like the devil, since it's a manual transmission. 5-speed, I think it was. Let me see. 4-speed. 4-speed with reverse. Nifty, isn't it? And like I said, just beautiful. There's Marietta, Ohio, King Midget Car Club. It was back in 2007. A little salmon colored, another burgundy with black fenders. I like the look of that. Got a purple one. But as you guys can see, no shortage of King Midgets in this world. It's just a matter of getting out there, getting your eyeballs peeled, and looking for them. Like Musty found his in pieces. The majority of these, that's how they were found. They were found in pieces, just like Musty ones, like Darren's. And they have become this. So Darren, I'll make sure to link you to the video you posted, and I'll catch all of you guys at our next stop. So for now, Zippo later. I'm out of here. Well, gang, we are downtown, and hopefully the music isn't so loud that I get dinged for the song. But I'm going to show you guys the different types of vehicles that King Midget, or the King Corporation, had manufactured. Got the Regal motor scooter. And we've got the Midget Junior, little go-kart. We've got the Model 1, the Model 2, and the Model 3. The Model 3 was the last iteration. Another company did pick up the company and made fiberglass bodies. I mentioned that before. It didn't go over real well, and thus ended the King Midgets. But we've got vehicles here from as far away as New Jersey and California. Hi, Mike. But this is the actual car show for the King Midgets. It's Friday evening, about 5:30. This will run until 8 p.m. Should have the mayor of the town addressing us shortly. So I'm going to try to hurry and get through it.
And this is my beautiful daughter, Christina.
Hi,
Hello.
Christina.
And this is Sean. It's a
New
adopted
member.
son here.
New member.
Well, new old member, old new member, something like that. Yep.
Right, right.
You guys may remember Jack and Janet from Portland Tractor Show. They live in Ohio. They didn't have as far to go as Mama Sue and I did. Another Model 2. There's Larry's car. That little Cushman again. How do?
How you doing?
Good, good. Model 3. And of course, we've got Big Bill. I'll show you. I got that. And I got that. And that. Another Model 3. Say hi. And I am member number 1404, and Larry is member number 4, but Larry's actually member number 1 because 1, 2, and 3 unfortunately are no longer with us, but Larry holds the membership card for the oldest living membership. And we have a sleeping child. When I grow up, I want to be a Cadillac. That's funny.
What do you do? Keep the water jug full so we don't go thirsty?
I'm going to give fist bumps to the kids all day long. I have to wait till the other one wakes up before I take care of a fist bump on him. But as you can see, all different flavors. And you guys have seen Jack's before. It's the one that has the water-cooled Kawasaki 200cc 6-speed. There. And he's running two radiators and a bilge pump fan, and the bilge pump fan actually blows out of these side vents
Did a nice valve job on it and everything else.
to keep that engine as cool as you can, because when we're sitting in slow or idle traffic, it's brutal on these air-cooled engines and on the water-cooled engines.
Yours does?
So
Mine doesn't move.
there we have it. When something else fascinating happens, we'll pop the camera. Oh, I've got another row. Got another row to walk through. Hang on just a second. Alright gang, well that ended abruptly yesterday because we wound up with a torrential downpour for over an hour. So we all just went and found refuge and got ourselves some food and called it a day after that. The car show sort of kind of went until 8 o'clock, but not really, because a lot of people were like, well, I'm not going to stand out here in this. They hopped in their cars and made their way to different restaurants. I got soaked, my crew and my group got soaked, but I'm going to show you guys another Model 1. And although this one is not powered properly, it's a really, really nice example of the first model. And you guys saw in the previous part of the video the other Model 1, and that one has its correct engine in it and is more correct than this one. The pipe and everything, this was all added just to spruce it up and make it pretty and make it theirs, and that's what the name of the game is. So we've already gone through and seen most of the cars, and this woman walking this direction right here was responsible for making these new King Midget badges, and they're adorned on the front of all of our cars. And here, and you said stainless nails, right? So they won't rust.
Yeah.
Yep. I wonder if it can be can they be I could probably use brass and hammer them down and rivet them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would work all right, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Yep. But I keep talking about them. They're just absolutely keeping it right there with me. You do awesome work.
I think that what like on his, at the time I don't think I have any more left at home, but that's a #1 screw, machine screw, with it's stainless steel, with a 72 thread.
Okay. That'd be a way to put it on. Yep.
Yeah, and then if you want, you can put it on with drive rivets. If you go to a bicycle swap meet or something like that, the name badge in the front, they got the teeth, like swirly teeth.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you just tap them in, they don't come back out. So you can put a drive rivet on.
Okay, yeah. Well, I think my neighbor has a lot of old Schwinns.
Yeah, then he probably has some drive
He's probably
rivets.
got them.
Yeah, so either that or, like says a number 1 fits the hole.
Yeah. Number 1, 70 thread per inch.
Yeah, 72
machine
thread.
screw.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, number 72 thread.
Good deal.
Thank you.
And I already give you a card for
Yes,
the
yes.
YouTube videos. Okay.
Yes, right. In fact, I kept it. There it is.
There it is. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep on moseying because I missed some cars at the car show because of the downpour.
Oh yeah, we were in a restaurant at that time.
We weren't as lucky. We got caught in the rain. Here's that beautiful Woody again. Oh, and the gentleman in the red shirt over there is Paul Gearhart, and he's the one that's going to be doing the disc brake conversion and rack and pinion on my Model 2. But if you look how long the trunk is here, and there is absolutely no storage there, and then you look at a regular Model 2, we'll come back up here, you'll notice the hood for the engine is all the way in the back, and you get all of this storage room, whereas in the Model 3 your storage room gets greatly reduced. So I'm glad to have the Model 2. I'll be able to stuff more stuff in it, and I've not yet seen a Model 2 with a hood that opens. There are a lot of Model 3s where people have made the hoods open and have done the glove boxes like I mentioned to you, but I've yet to see a Model 2. So I'm going to have the body off when I send the chassis over to Paul, and I'm going to see if I can't figure something out. Whether it be do a piano hinge right down the center of the hood and do the like old Ford Model A type, bringing them up maybe just on one side, and find a good place to put a piano hinge right after the roll right here, so that I can lift it up and gain access in there to my storage and gain access to the brake master cylinder, because in these original forms they were cable driven brakes, cable actuated brakes, mechanical brakes as they were called. But I'm going to go ahead and be quiet now. I'm going to call this the end of this chapter. It is Saturday. This is the last day of the show. This is the last outing of the show. So as you can see, tons and tons and tons of cars, and we had what we thought was one breakdown and 2 stragglers. So I'm zipping around trying to find them, and I found the breakdown and the 2 stragglers. After that, and I get here, about 10 minutes later, another 7 cars rolled in that I didn't even know were back there. But fortunately they made it okay. So he's the guide and I'm the chaser, and it's been fun putting miles on Big Bill. What we got now, 11,359, and we started with 11,220. So we put some miles on it. We've had a really good time. So folks and fellers, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for hanging out with me during the 30th annual King Midget Jamboree 2021. Pretty sure it's 30th. I'll have to check. I promise you guys I'll see you when I see you. Later. I'm out of here.